I don't know who's going to come in or whatnot, but I'm going to try and do a 5-minute face. And, you know, after crying earlier, ooh, this angle's really bad and I don't care. So I clear my face and I use the Shine Wipes. I am going to start with Glorious Primer. And when you start with the primer, it helps your face smooth out and your makeup go on a lot easier and all that fun stuff. So apparently my connection is weak, so I'm sorry if I start going out. Yeah, I know. It's 9 o'clock at night and I'm putting on makeup. Like it says in the intro, I had a little wine. So I had just put on the Glorious Primer. Next I'm going to use our Touch Liquid Foundation, because, yeah, why not? Hi, Annie. I miss you already. My wise sister from Australia, and I love your voice, and I miss your voice already. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, I need to talk to you, like, on a video. I just discovered using video in private messaging, and it is freaking fantastic. You can only use it, and when you use it, it is just 15 seconds. That's it. That's all they give you for a live video in instant messaging. Hi, Erin. It's exciting to do this, and really, it's only exciting because I had a little bit of wine. Now, your idea of little bit and my idea of little bit might be a different volume, so we'll see. Anyways, I just used the Glorious Foundation, and yes, Annie, I can't wait to see you again, hopefully before next convention, but if not, then next convention. Again, I just used the Glorious primer, and then I just used our liquid foundation, and yes, I used our liquid foundation brush, and I'm sweating, so it's going to go on a little bit different, because I sweat all the time. It really never changes. And let's see. Oh, no, my face doesn't get red when I have wine. And it's I think it's Moscato. So red wine tends to get me a little bit more flushed than Moscato, sweet wines, white wines. So what I'm going to use my lips is actually Splash liquid lipstick, and FYI, it's not available yet. If we went to convention, then we got it at convention. This color is Sentimental, which is not a dark winter color. If you are into personal color analysis, you know, it's not if you talk to Brianne Kerr, she's my black status. Yes, Erin, it is the tangent. It is the Defend Innocence bracelet. If you don't know what that is, Younique has a foundation called Defend Innocence, and that is under the umbrella of the Younique Foundation. The Younique Foundation is geared towards helping women who have been sexually abused as children, and Defend Innocence is to help educate parents and caregivers of children to start the conversation and not hide the epidemic of sexual abuse. Help you gain the tools to know what are signs of groomers or people who would who are focusing on attacking your child in attempts to sexually assault them. And this month's kudos comes with the Defend Innocence bracelet and 3 products that are specifically for Defend Innocence, and they're available this month in the kudos, and it's $60 for the 3 products, and it comes with a pamphlet that shows you the stats and everything that goes with it. Let me get that for a second. This is the box, and again, comes with a bracelet, and then it comes with these 3, oh, that's kind of dark, splurge, lipstick, and the liner. And these are specifically made for the Defend Innocence organization, So they have special things to them. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are the proceeds, how much percentage of the proceeds go towards the Defend Innocence to get this bundle? Now, that is not a specific amount. When you order, you can round your dollars up to donate to Unique Foundation and Defend Innocence. You can also go to either the uniquefoundation.org, which is uniquefoundation.org, or you can go to defendinnocence.org to donate. And us as presenters, we can donate the same ways you guys can, and we can also donate a portion of our proceeds, our commissions, to the foundation as well. And this is the pamphlet that comes in your kudos, and it is very short, sweet, but it has all the information that you need to start your conversation. So like when people ask you, oh, that's a pretty bracelet, where did you get it? I was like, oh, it's actually for the organization Defend Innocence. And let me share with these facts and myths with you. Oh, Annie, you're just loving me all up. I love you. But it shows you the myths. Like here, it has 4 myths. 1, sexual abuse only happens to girls. No, that is not the case. The truth, 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually assaulted before the age of 18. Statistically, like if you put that in together, it's 1 in 5 children. Those of you that know me, I have 5 children. That means, statistically, 1 of my children will be sexually assaulted. It's a fact. Now, myth 2. Abusers are usually strangers. No, that's actually not the case. Abusers, 90% of children. You guys see that number, right? It's going to be backwards, I'm sorry. 90% of children know their abuser. Either they know their abuser by their parent or caregiver bringing them into the home, or if they go to a sleepover or have sleepovers, it is the brother of their friend, or say you bring in a friend, colleague from work, or say it's you send your child off to a camp and it's one of the leaders there, or anything like that. 90% of the time, the child will know their abuser. Myth number 3. Abuse is reported. No. And it says my connection is weak again, so it's probably going to be all pixely. I'm sorry. Sexual abuse is rarely reported. Sometimes families sweep it under the rug, causing additional damage. Can you imagine? And I say can you imagine because I've never been sexually abused. But I have friends who have already contacted me and said that they did report. They told their parents and ended up having it swept under the rug and acting like it never happened or that it was their fault. They asked for it. Y'all, our children don't ask for this shit. Oh, my children wouldn't ask for it. I know I wouldn't have asked for it, and I know my friends never asked for it. Your child is innocent. They trust these people because we show them that they're worth trusting, and that's unacceptable. I'm sorry, before I go off on another tangent, I'll get to the 4th myth that's in your pamphlet. When you buy the Defend Innocence bundle. Defend Innocence. Number 4, sexual abuse is inevitable. No, it's not. When the truth is, educated parents and caregivers can reduce the likelihood of sexual abuse. This is the mission of Defend Innocence. Our mission, I'm sorry, again, it's going to be switched because it's the selfie camera. Our mission is to educate parents and empower them to protect their children from sexual abuse while leading a public dialogue to bring the epidemic of abuse to light. Yes, you're right, Jen. It floors me and it makes me sick to just think that 90% of children who get abused know their attacker, and then when they admit to it and ask for help, they get ignored. I really cannot process it, even with a few glasses of wine. It still just baffles me. And then if you yourself or you know someone who is the survivor of sexual abuse in childhood, the Unique Foundation is geared towards helping women who have been, oh, it says my connection is weak again, so it'll get all pixelated. I'm sorry. I'm in my bedroom, and the reason why the camera is faced this way is because I don't want you to see my bedroom because it's a horrible mess. Back to Unique Foundation. The foundation is there to raise money and raise awareness and to help women who have been sexually abused as children. And they, yes, Erin, so have I. I cried earlier. I cried all at convention. It is terrible. Unique Foundation. It's geared towards raising money, raising awareness, and helping women get to the Haven, which they opened, and their goal was to open the Haven within 5 years of the inception of Unique. That was Derek's goal and Melanie's goal. They did it in half that time. Now they've broadened their goal. What their goal is now is to open more Haven retreats. Now the retreat is for women who have been sexually abused as children, and you need that counseling. You need that place, that safe place, to get the counseling, get the empowerment, and know that you are loved, you are important, and to know that you're a survivor, that you are strong. What was done to you was horrible, and you are strong and have overcome it. And to get to the retreat, in my other video I shared it. I'll share it in the comments here when I get off. There's an application to go to the Haven. All you have to pay for is the transportation to get there and the transportation to get home. While you're there, everything is paid for. Food, housing, counseling, all the things that you will be provided with while there, that's all free. If you want to stay anonymous, even to me, go to the link that I'll share in my comments after I get off. If you do want to share, if you feel brave enough to do that, let me know. I will send you the link. I've already had a couple people contact me, and I sent it to them. And I love you guys for the strength to admit that. My call, I've said it a couple times. I said it while I was at convention. Get the Defend Innocence bundle. Go to my website. You don't even have to go to my website, y'all. Go to if you have another friend that is a Unique presenter and you want to support them, go to their website. But when you get it, hashtag start defending. Seriously. It's not about me. This is about getting the word out there and start the conversation. Do not sweep it under the rug. And you know what? I started this to do my makeup, and then I started talking about Defend Innocence. So I guess I can go ahead and finish my makeup if you guys really want me to. I said 5 minutes, and like I said, I'm not even doing this in 5 minutes. Defend Innocence, huh? Defend Innocence. Yes, this is the bracelet that you get. And you can, it's actually a wrap bracelet, so you can wear it as a necklace too if you don't really like things on your wrist. Okay, recap what I've used on my face. I used the Glorious Primer, liquid foundation. Shit. I dropped it, but it landed in something soft. I also used the liquid foundation brush. Yes, please. My husband is trying not to get into the video, and he asked me if I wanted more wine. I used these 3 things so far. Oh, 4, because I also used the Splash liquid lipstick that, again, is not... Yeah, Erin. It's okay, Erin. Totally okay, because the more we share, the more we get the awareness out that it is here, the more people will talk about it, and the more we'll get out there, and we'll all be educated and everything else. I'm glad you think so, Jen. Kathleen, put your babies to bed. Good night. Tell them to have sweet dreams. Yeah, Splash liquid lipstick that will be coming out very soon. Next, the thing I always do, even when I don't put on any other makeup, is to line brow liner, and earlier when I was not wearing any makeup, I think this is the only thing that I was wearing, but I think it had already sweated it off. I keep running out of it, which, yeah, sucks when you run out of something that you wear all the time. But really, the only thing you need to do with the brow liner is, I hope that small motivation for asking means that you're going to buy it yourself too, since you are a presenter, so you can wear it and everything. But also, yes, to get the message out. That's the primary goal for it, isn't it? And then, let's see, the brow liner. This one is actually lighter because I ran out of my dark liner while I was at convention. Thank you. And so this is the lighter one. So you can use, there's 3 colors. There's the light, the medium, and the dark. This one is the medium, and so yeah, I line my brows because I have many bald spots, but you guys probably didn't notice that. I don't know if you did or not. If you're a makeup guru, I'm sure you did. Yay, Erin, I'm glad you already bought it. Yes, totally. I'm glad that that's why you had mentioned it, so that I could go off on the awesome tangent of talking about Defend Innocence, because that needs to be talked about, and I'm completely confident enough to talk about it, and I'm glad that you made me talk about it in this, even though it's supposed to be 5 minutes. If you guys were timing, yeah, totally not 5 minutes now. But if you take out that tangent, it's probably still 5 minutes. I'm so glad that all my friends are apparently coming in and out of watching this. You guys are awesome, because I really didn't think I had support, and it's cool. So the last thing I'm going to ramble on about while I talk. You know what? I'm gonna drink some more wine because my husband went and got me some more. So the last thing I'm gonna put on is the mascara. And this is the 3D Plus mascara that is available now. You have 2 tubes. One tube is the transplanting gel. And you put that on. How I put it on is on one eye, and then I put the fibers on, and then I go over to the next eye, put it on, put the fibers on, so that, let me not cover it, huh? So that the fibers have a chance to dry on it. He is a sweet husband. Brittany, you need to come over so you can have some wine. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell, I don't know with the light or not, but even just with the transplanting gel, if you don't want to go through putting the fibers on, when it goes on just like mascara. Oh, watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Let him watch that. That's awesome. You can also come back and watch me, like, after I get off of this, Miss Jen. Okay. Fibers. It is a tube of just fibers. Green tea fibers, they are infused with the Uplift Serum now. That's why it's called the 3D Plus, not the original mascara. But how you put it on, you get it on there, and you can do top and bottom. Some women go this way to get it on each individual lash. Some people do this. Some people flip their wrist. I'm gonna drop shit and break shit. I am sorry. So far I haven't. I've been lucky. So, can you tell a difference between this one with the fiber lashes and this one with not? Yeah, whatever. So, like I said that I was gonna do, this one has the transplanting gel and the fibers. It's gonna get pixelated again. I'm sorry, because it tells me my connection is weak. Next, I'm gonna go to the other eye, do the same thing, and then I'm gonna go back to that eye and put the transplanting gel on. Hi, Kelly. I see it tells me that you are watching now. So, this is the other eye. I guess one question I could ask randomly is, when you put on your mascara, do you put it on with one hand, or do you use both? I guess that's a question to ask. Because apparently, I'm odd, and I put on, oh shit, I just got it in my eye. Apparently, I'm weird in the fact that I can use both hands to do this. Now, you see how I got it on my eyelid? Because the transplanting gel, the way it's made, with rayon fibers, it just wipes off. No problem. Next, I'm going to put on the... Oh, it's okay, Erin. You go. Oh, I love you too. One hand. All right. One. See? Apparently I'm weird in the fact that I do two. And that's okay. We all put it on differently. And apparently some people make faces. And you guys see I'm sweating right now. Apparently I don't open my mouth and make weird faces. But I can for you if you really, really want me to. Since I'm doing the second eye. I'm sorry, I ramble. I'm actually talking to you guys live. And I usually say all this shit in my head when I'm putting my makeup on. Which is usually in the car with the kids yelling and screaming at me and Mommy, can we go? So yeah, I'm doing the second eye with the fibers. Now, it's really amazing. I'm looking at my nose in the mirror. But when it gets on your face, all you do is wipe it off because it's really not a big deal. But, like I said, I let this side dry while I did this side. So now I'm going to go back. I love when people make weird faces. Miss Brittany, I love you. You're on my Gish Wish team too. And I already missed that our Gish Wish team is now over. So I may need to do it next year just so we can have another team. Those of you that don't know, Gish Wish, the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. If you watch Supernatural, Misha Collins has started this Gish Wish thing that it's a week long and you do these wild crazy things. Some are random acts of kindness and some are, you know, going and writing the the Constitution in chalk, big, huge, as big as you can make it type thing. Anyways, I'm going to seal the fiber lashes with a transplanting gel now. So, how I do it is I try to get it as close to the base as possible to get it in there and slowly get it up in there so I don't have to use my lash comb brush, which is not a problem if you have to use it. It's just when you have kids that are running and being all crazy, you don't want to have to use it again. Okay, so I sealed that side, and now I'm going to seal this side. If you saw, oh god, I don't even know how long this video is. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a lot longer than 5 minutes. Anyways, can you tell my mood has changed since I made my other video earlier? Because, yeah, that's the joys of wine. So, wow. I'm actually surprising myself with how long my eyelashes are. I'm doing a pretty fantastic job right now. Alrighty, so I sealed this side. I sealed that side. Now, clean it up. If you have little strays like here, somebody just gave me a heart. I'm sorry I didn't see what it is. Thank you. I'm not going to put on any shadows. I guess I can recap one more time since I've done it a few times. Let me get some more wine just in real quick. So, the products that I used. It's gonna go weak again. Frickin' A. Glorious Primer. Liquid Foundation. With the Liquid Foundation brush. The liquid lipstick. Not available yet. And your brow liner. And I finished with the 3D Fiber Lashes Plus. And that was supposed to be my 5-minute face, and then I went off on a tangent and another tangent, but at least one of them was a good tangent about the Defend Innocence organization and the kudos this month. So, to get your kudos, you can go to my website, or if you have a close friend of yours and you want to support them, go to their website. I'm going to say go to mine, but that's because it's mine and this is my business and I just made this video for all of you. Connection again, I'm sorry. So, that was my face. That's usually sometimes a little bit more than I do normally. Or you do this and I do it in my car. And that's it. 5-minute face. Yes, Defend Innocence. Number of ways that you can donate to the Defend Innocence organization or the Unique Foundation. And the ways you can do that is you can, when you order from the Unique website, my website, which you can also go to radiantlashstars.com, or you can go to uniqueproducts.com/Rachel Cassandra and get to my site. Get the bundle. I didn't share what the products were specifically, but if you get the bundle, you get all 3 products and the bracelet for free, and you can start defending. I just lost my train of thought, so since I lost my train of thought, I am going to stop this. And thank you for watching me drink wine and apparently go off on tangents and put on a 5-minute face that turned into a lot longer than that. I love you guys.